So, third game. Basically, oh, what the fuck is going on with this? Well, anyway, 20 minutes. I'll have some time to talk about what I'm now failing to talk about for 3 consecutive games. Like the tournament system clearly favors the guy who picks first, and that's a bad thing. I think a lot of better system is first you veto the map until you get the map, which is like decently playable, not both players more or less like, and then you ban couple divisions from the other side, and then the other guy picks. Like determining allied axis as soon as the balance gets a little better, and I think it will very quickly. It's gonna be fine. Like not having mirror match can cause balance problems, but I think it will be fine here in this game. So Duro going with the Canadian. I don't understand why. I assume he picked again. Why though? I assume he picked again allies, and the other guy picked this map, because if the other guy picked the side and not the map, Duro should have gone just for a forest kind of map. Maybe they can play the same map twice. Well, it's not in the rules, but the rules are incomplete as fuck, so who knows. May have been added later. Anyway, this matchup, Canadian, they get a big tank, which they can't really utilize against that side. Like, it's a 11 AP, 12 armor vehicle killer, and especially in this hedgerows, it's just not gonna do anything. They get, in phase A, they get extremely shitty artillery, like some 700 meter mortar, with 15 RPM, but still very bad, and then their infantry is just, well, going to die against fire support tanks and Fallschirmjäger in this hedgerow helmet. Like Fallschirmjäger, they're one of the best divisions in hedgerow hell, because, well, because they're so fucking good, and it kind of suits them. Also, the very good unit for the Canadians, the Stormtroopers. I don't really see how you get much sub 100 engagements. Just based on the decks and the maps, I would heavily favor Youshallsuffer. Deployments. Starting with Youshallsuffer really likes his AT guns. Why do you start with 2 AT guns? Oh well. 3 AT guns actually. We'll see where he puts them. So basically, Youshallsuffer just brings a lot of infantry, and then after that, his first one is probably going to the tanks wherever there are engagements, and Duro also infantry and 1 AT gun. I like Duro's deployment a lot better, but I still think he's going to lose horribly, just due to map and divisions. Why do you... Yeah, this is the problem with Canadian infantry, like this unit, 120 points. Nah. which is pretty bad. I mean, right here it doubles up as an AT gun, which is pretty smart, but it's an AT gun with shitty accuracy. I mean, why? Just a short question. Why are there only 3 things here? Like the dual purpose artillery pieces, which do not have smoke. They display the AP thing on a different row and they show the accuracy. Why do we not have this technology in this specific unit? Like, why? I don't understand, Eugene. Please explain to me. How do we not have this technology? I can't be the first person to notice this. AT gun kills truck, that's unfortunate. For the Canadians. And Duro as well. Why the hell he's bringing a flamer here is... I don't understand, but... Also, this unit is currently bugged with 3 ammo. Not sure why he's bringing this. I mean, he certainly must know this. After that, it's gonna be a unit with 3 times the price and 1 more HP than the recon thingy. The other one, the cheap one. Well, I mean, this one costs 45, the other one costs 30, but you get a 15 point cheap. And the cheap can also relocate these 2 AT guns. The German jeeps, MG jeeps, which bring the 2-man recon, they can do it. The Allied, all I know, can't. Maybe there is one which I forgot, but who knows. Like the American 30 cal can't. That I know. Pretty decent line of fire. Can get some AT shots off if something drives in here. Actually, let's check. 1,000 meters are right at the beginning of the town. Better than nothing. I don't really think these LG40 do anything. I've never really seen them do anything useful. Like, yes, they can kill AT guns within 100 meters. 800 meters. That's great. So can MG squads, which are cheaper and better. And if you want against infantry the fire support, you probably rather have a tank. Unless again there's an AT gun in range. Like the ones with 10 HE are great, but these guys, I mean, pay 10 points more, you get a kind of squishy, risky tank, but it's 2.5 times the HE is quite a big deal. The middle, meanwhile, engagement's going well for the other guy. For blue for Duro. Again, he chooses to bring out, like, spend a significant amount of his first money on artillery. We did the same with the one on the first game, which is decent, I guess. Again, it would have been... Actually, it's fine. Youshallsuffer is suffering because he did not send like 1 MG at the beginning here, and so now he has to deal with a Vickers and a Recon moving up. Why is Canada buying preemptively an ASF before they are buying a tank? Like, once you have a tank, it makes sense that you can revenge kill the HS, but don't quite understand this. Meanwhile, I present to you 50-point 1-star rifles meet Fallschirmjäger. They should die shortly. Or panic and run away. While these guys almost no morale damage. I mean, which makes sense. And is fine. Now Youshallsuffer gets a... Why the fuck are these people getting factors? I don't understand. Just get more infantry. No, you do not need to do 1 HE damage and panic this artillery. I feel like the main purpose of fighters for Third is just to keep their HS more or less safe. Here's coming the completely useless flamer vehicle. Like this is kind of retarded. This unit. It has 260 meter range and like no armor. I've yet to see this used in any way that was efficient ever. I'd rather get 2 kangaroos, it's a lot better. This just dies to everything, which is also hilarious comparing it to the airborne flamers. Which, I mean, it's a different role, I guess, but nah. Also, I'm not a fan of those 2-man flamers. I guess they're alright in forests, but still, like buying a 2-man squad for 25 points, which is not an ATGM, is not something I like doing. And there are no ATGMs in this game, which is great. Just fucking imagine an ATGM in these buildings. Oh, Flamer might actually do something useful. Of course I missed micro because he should have walked away before. Well, maybe not. Let's call it a miss micro because he has ended up here in the first place. This is actually going a lot better for Canada than I thought. It might be even a victory for Canada. Because holding on in phase A is very good. Like in phase A you're in a bad place as Canada against the Third. In phase B you're in a slightly worse place, and in phase C you're again in a bad place. Now why are you getting around? There is no tank here. I guess it's preemptive. However, this unit is really slow. If he needs to put it to another front, he will need a long time. Though once he gets this, he can use it in 2 positions, I suppose. Still, I don't think that's a good idea. Something to, if you play Fallschirmjäger, it's pretty important to keep an eye on their ammo. They have ammunition for roughly 3 minutes, however, each star they get, so this is especially important if they're like 3-star. Each star they get multiply their rate of fire by 1.15, so that's going to impact a lot on ammo consumption. I mean, luckily you have supply trucks which cost like 35 points, which is a lot better than the ones that cost 50 points, in my opinion. But I mean, let's say you have them with 3 stars fighting. This would mean that if you multiply their rate of fire 3 times by 1.15, let me This means you have ammo for 2 minutes of sustained firing. After that you need to refill them. So this is a problem once you have an uneven front line, or rather like any position where you can't supply them easily. Probably should try to move his artillery to kill this one, like with the AP rounds. Though with how inaccurate they are, it might backfire. Who knows? Also something to note with the front line, if the unit is pinned down it interacts differently. I'm not 100% sure how, but the enemy unit was roughly 600 meters away from the AT gun, it was right here, and the front line was at 200 meters in front of the AT gun and 400 meters from the non-suppressed unit. And he has a +2 right now. Don't really see him coming back from this one. And the game takes only six more minutes, so it's safe to assume this artillery is not paying itself off. Yeah, this is not working. There are still fighters strafing infantry. Do that 20 minutes, maybe pay yourself for yourself by helping engagements, making more of you guys survive by panicking the enemy. And the infantry unit, yeah, I mean, this game is over. If my computer could actually go faster than 1 time speed, yeah, it can't though. Anyway, I think I'll end it here. You can download the replay from the site if you want to see the rest, but this game is over. Thanks for watching.